Good morning to all listeners. Today we have another Curious Beings, an English podcast about the beauty of our planet and the beings that live in there. A satiric program featuring Henry, Gabriela and me, Kawan. Today we will discuss about some things that make some animals unique and discuss about our favorite ones. First, we need your point of view, Henry. What do you bring to us today?
Hi, Kawan. Today I will show my top 3 animals of time. To me, of course, in my third place comes the meerkat, called in Portuguese by the name suricato, which despite having a good adaptation and survival instinct for living in the desert, doesn't convince me that it deserves a better position. In second place comes the platypus, a bizarre creation of good that mixes in just one animal a beaver's tail, a duck's beak, and on top of that is positioned one of the most bizarre and badass animals in the world, but now deserves the gold medal in the top 3. First comes the duck, one of the most adaptable animals that exists. I kind of how to being an aquatic, terrestrial, and even aerial animal. Does everything in a funny and wrong way. Yes, so it deserves the gold medal in my top 3. Gabriela, what are your preferences?
In my list of the 3 best animals with natural adaptations, the polar bear is in the 3rd position. These animals live in the Arctic, a place which the temperature is very low and the soil is filled with ice and snow. Their white fur is the perfect camouflage in the landscape, and they have lots of fat in their body, which protects them from the low temperature. An interesting fact is that, in reality, the polar bear's skin is black. In the 2nd position in my list is the giraffe. These animals live in the African forests and savannas, with their long necks that enables them to reach the top of the trees in search of food, and a fur pattern that allows them to camouflage in their environment to protect themselves from the predators. The giraffes are adaptable beings that won the evolutionary race. The first and most memorable position of my list has an otter's body, a beaver's tail, a duck's beak, is an aquatic mammal, and lay eggs. It's the platypus. Sadly, he stole my suggestion and put it in his list. The platypus can dive during 2 minutes without coming to the surface to breathe. They have skin membranes that protect their eyes, ears, and nostrils while they dive. They have it all. Hey Kawan, you said we all would say your favorite ones, but you didn't say anything about your best, so...
Yeah, I know. I will say it now, but before I start it, I'd say that they're odd ons. I love axolotls. It's a strange animal to say because generally amphibians are underrated. So let me explain. Axolotls are a strange kind of salamanders that don't have a larval phase, because they remain in that stage for the rest of their life. Therefore, it's almost impossible to see difference with an adult and a kid. The name of this creature is a homage of the Aztec god in this mythology. They are the reincarnation of the old god of fire and light, named Xolotl. Today in the internet, they are also known as the animal with the cutest yaw, and it's in risk of extinction. Because of that, they were added in Minecraft to raise concern. The beauty of this animal is that they have the ability to recover from wounds without leaving a scar, regeneration of amputated extremities, and complete repair of the spinal cord. Scientists believe that in the future they will be able to contribute to human medicine. My second preference is more normal. Why? Because it's ants.
One moment, come on. You made a colossal explanation about your least favorite of the T3, and now you said that it's ants. It's a joke, right?
No, I'm being serious. Ants are fascinating. Many people know that they communicate through pheromones, but they control the other's instincts. This some people don't know. One example of this is the ant cyclone. When an ant finds food, it attracts some to the same place to take more food, controlling them. But, fun enough, if the first one gets attracted by the last one, all of them circle around themselves. Therefore, they will spin around until pass out for exhaustion. Creepy and interesting. Another crazy thing about ants is that when one dies, they expel a specific pheromone. Therefore, if another finds it, it will put in an ant graveyard to avoid infections. Scientists did some strange experiments. They added this substance to a live ant. Therefore, if it didn't go to the cemetery alone, others would take it by force. It's very strange, and I should recommend to search it on YouTube. It's very interesting to see. Finally, my favorite animal is a Brazilian animal, named after Tupi grass eater, the capybara. In addition to being a national animal, is a giant marine and terrestrial rodent. Differently from others of the same family, for example the guinea pigs, they are calm and friendly. Due to their size, they are not afraid of enemies and behave like pigs, getting dirt on the mud. It's very cute. In Japan, they have the separate thermal pools, so they are basically beautiful, quiet, and appreciated. But sadly, they are illegal to have as pet. That's sad. I would recommend you to search on YouTube about capybara and orange at the same keywords. There are some pretty nice and wonderful videos about it. So this is all for today. See you all next time and another Curious Beans. Bye!